Hi, my lovelies. How are you? So, I just did another 30-minute video on addiction and spell work, and didn't save. So, yeah, I'm very intense today. My energy is very intense, and yeah, this message has to get out, so it's gonna get out, no matter what. No weapon formed against me shall prosper ever. Mm-mm. And you will be spiritually deaf and blind if you interfere with my energy. Spell work and addiction are like very connected. And I'm seeing this connection this morning, okay? It's like spell work is used, right? I was touching on spell work and food in my last video. There's spell work and food, right? It's all done to cast illusions to keep you addicted, right? To feed the beast, to feed the machine. 144. But you're not no machine. You are divine. Divine ones don't need to do spell work. And you're connected to Source. Because nobody got you like Source got you. I promise you that. But are we connected to Source? Are you connected to Source? 222. There will be justice and balance brought into the situation. You know, the mind control we have all been under, waking up to that. And it's not just us. It's not just our parents or our grandparents. This has been going on for a very, 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 very long time. The TV is a form of mind control. Yeah. Television, remote control, programming. Government's got paperwork on it. There's also paperwork on what's being okay to be passed in the food. The next stage is glorifying eating bugs. And you know, I'm not going to knock that because I know that there are some civilizations and countries that do that. I have nothing against that. But they want you, no, you're not going to be able to eat chicken or pork, or you shouldn't be eating pork in the first place. But, and you know, why is pork so expensive when there's a huge wild boar problem in this country? Like, they're paying people to hunt and kill wild boar because they're a nuisance. They're literally a menace to the environment, to the ecosystem. They're not native here. Southern states like Florida and Texas, especially Texas, huge wild boar problem. I saw a little family the other day. I was like, oh shit. I'm really motivated today. 444, thank you. I'm really motivated today to speak the truth and speak my truth. I have chills running all up and down my body. We all have a voice and we have to use it, right? And I'm really sad at the sick society that we live in. And I won't lie to you, it really, I got to a really low place when I started waking up to things. I got to a really low place when I realized that the mind control, manipulation, spell word, curses that were placed upon humanity, that were placed upon me while I was in the womb, while I was a child. You are a warrior, you are a revolutionary. That's why you're here. And it's almost like 555. It's almost like we all had to. There's so many people on this planet, right? Because there's so much karmic debt that needs to be repaid. Nobody's perfect. And that is the last thing I'll ever claim to be. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and I've made some mistakes I'm not proud of. I let my addictions control me, and I let my addictions run me and manipulate me. And I feel like it's like part of my mission to speak about addiction. It's all about the mind. Because they know that the mind is the most powerful. Your mind is a computer. The quantum computer is you. You are a quantum computer, divine being. And they're just trying to hack you and inject you with viruses. So you have to be strong, proactive, forthright, and protect yourself. You have to be mindful of what it is that you're consuming. Because when you know what's really in some of this stuff, you'll never eat it again. Or maybe sometimes you will, right? Because there's this interesting thing that I was thinking about the other day. You know, sometimes when you crave like that really bad food, or like junk food or something, it's like sometimes I feel like that happens because it's almost like you need to be in that vibration to heal something or whatever. I don't really know, you know. That's how I get with cheese. You know, I really, cheese is, when someone explained to me that cheese is cow pus, I almost threw up in my mouth, you know. I think raw cheese is it's not that bad. It's actually very good for you, but like, what is in half these foods? What's in natural flavors? Why do you need to add natural flavors to something? What does that mean? What is natural flavors? If you can't read the ingredient, I wouldn't consume it. Right? I went through very powerful awakenings through changing my physical health, right? And through diving into health and the body, like the anatomy of the body, you know, and we all are different, okay? And I really think there's something to eating foods like according to your lineage, right? Like foods that like match your DNA. Yeah. I think I'm calming down a little bit. It was definitely more intense earlier. I'm definitely calming down now. I love doing this. I love speaking. I do. 10-10. And by me doing this and by me speaking, I don't really talk to anybody. I don't really like to. I have learned boundaries from a young age, and I still continue to, because there's always layers to lessons, you know? And the biggest lesson I learned is you always have a choice, right? Choice, and that's with your addictions too. You know, people want to say, oh, well, it's a chemical thing. Your body, yeah, your body does get dependent on it, but there's an herb for that. I'm not a medical professional, so don't quote me. This is through my experience. There's an herb for just about anything, for everything. Nature provides all. Nature is my healer. Nature is my lover, my teacher. You also have to be careful in nature too, right? Because what is lurking there in the shadows, right? When you address your addictions and you heal your addictions, and you strengthen the mind, right? The mind's a muscle, so you have to use it. And you have to train it. Same thing with energy too. Auric hygiene and energy work are really powerful right now. Okay, honey. All right. Okay, baby. I'm just really called to talk about addiction. You know, it's really something. Let's pull some cards. Not everything is what it seems. Protected. No, not everything is what it seems. Yeah, sometimes things get heavy. Wow. Get messy. You fought to heal yourself, right? So what's good? Be aware of your own emotions. You're so strong. You're almost there. Use your gifts to uplift humanity. Yes. Let us use our gifts to enlighten and uplift humanity. Because when we are in the low vibration of addiction, we are more susceptible to spell work. When our vibration or our frequency are operating at a low point, we are more susceptible to spell work, to mind manipulation, to mind control, to the programming that they're pushing out and pushing out and pushing out. Everything's been a plan. You think they're just creating this technology now? Hell no. They've had this for years. And cell phones, listen, everyone has their mind manipulation in the pocket now. Mind control right in the pocket. And people can't get off of social media. Why are these, nothing in this world is free, right? So the things that are free make you go, Social media being free is one of those things. And the music stops. It's okay to be angry, right? Because anger is repressed sadness. I would be angry too if I found out I was manipulated and mind controlled and sold into slavery. because that's really what the birth certificate is, right? Social security card, just a number. You're a corporation property. No one wants to talk about that. Because not everything is what it seems, right? But we're still here, right? We're still alive, we're still breathing. Maybe we're hanging on by a thread, but we're still here, right? Because we're protected. And yeah, things get messy as hell. Especially when you're healing yourself. Especially when you're fighting to heal yourself. And people don't want to see you do good, and people don't want you to see you heal yourself. Things will get real messy. But what's really good? Careful now, baby. Come on now. Come on. Here, you want to come? Just sit on my lap, honey. Sit on my lap, sugar. Go ahead, sugar. Come on. Yeah. This is nice. You want me to rub you? I'll rub you. Honey, don't bite. Okay. All right. It's really good with your emotions, right? It's something to be aware of. Honey, it's okay. Are you hungry? Yeah, you hungry? All right. Okay. All right. I have to take care of my sweet baby. So just remember you are so strong and you're almost there. Okay? And please use your gifts to uplift humanity. And if you don't know what they are, tap in and discover them. And keep fighting to heal yourself. I'm telling you, it's one of the most rewarding things. And if you're battling any type of addiction, I hear you and I see you and you got this. Don't give up and be strong. Train the mind. Design the mind. Get messy, right? Because sometimes you have to get messy to heal, because healing really is messy. It's not crystals and candles and all that. Don't underestimate energy work, okay? Reiki treatments are life-changing, right? They're earth-shattering. I love when this cat looks me deep in the eyes. He's so sweet. Yes. All right, I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Thanks for working through this energy with me.